Teaching English online explained in 10 minutes. This is your beginner's guide. If you've been hearing about teaching English online, but you're still not completely sure how it actually works, then this video is for you because there's a lot of information out there and it can feel confusing trying to understand what it actually is, how you get started, and how people make money doing it. So, in this video, I'm going to explain teaching English online in a simple, clear way, step by step. No complicated terms and no overwhelm. Just a straightforward explanation so you can understand how it all fits together. If you don't know me, my name is Kathy, and I have been a teacher online for 6 years. And I help teachers just like you get started in the online space. Let's get into it. First, what is teaching English online? At its simplest, teaching English online means you connect with students over the internet and you help them to learn English. That is it. You usually teach them through video calls, online platforms, structured lessons, or conversations. And your students could be children, they could be adults, they could be beginners or more advanced learners from all around the world. And that is the great thing about it. So you're probably asking, well, what do you actually do in a lesson? This is something a lot of people wonder. What do you actually do during a lesson? And the answer is, it depends on the student. But generally, you might practice speaking, help with pronunciation, teach vocabulary, guide simple conversations, or follow a lesson plan. For example, you might ask, what did you do yesterday? Or help a student say, I went to the store. So it's not about giving long lectures where you do all the talking. It's about helping someone use English in a practical way. We always say the rule of thumb is 70% student talking time and only 30% teacher talking time because you're wanting them to practice English. So now maybe you're wondering, well, Kathy, where do you actually teach? There are two main ways to teach online. The first one is platforms, and this is where most people start. You apply to a platform and they provide students for you, sometimes provide lesson materials. Most of the time, if you're working for an ESL platform, they handle scheduling. Some examples with those are italki, Ingu, Preply, Cambly. You get different kinds of platforms, like you get the ESL companies and you get the marketing platforms. Okay, so all of those offer a bit of a different service. Okay, and the second thing that you could do is you could teach independently. This is more advanced. So when you teach independently, you need to find your own students. You need to set your own prices. You teach using Zoom or Classing or Voove or some similar kind of tool. But most teachers don't start here. They mostly start with a platform, either with an ESL company or with a marketing platform, and they grow into teaching independently once you get a bit of experience. Now you're asking, okay, so what about qualifications? What qualifications do I actually need? And this is one of the most common questions people ask. And the answer is many platforms prefer or require a TEFL certificate. So if you're going to be teaching on an ESL platform, you are going to need a TEFL certificate. But not all platforms require a degree and require teaching experience. Some of them might ask you for a degree and some of them might ask you for a teaching experience, but the majority of the time, most of them will ask you for a TEFL certificate. So that is your first stepping stone. What matters most when teaching is that you have clear communication, you have confidence, and you have a supportive teaching style. You're there to support your students and help them to learn and to grow. How do you get started? Let's break this down a little bit and break it down simply. So step one is you have to go and choose a platform. Start with 1 or 2 beginner-friendly platforms and start applying to those. If you don't know what platform to look at, have a look in my description. I'm going to drop the link for a video that I did with 15 platforms that you can choose from, some beginner, some intermediate, and some advanced platforms, and have a look at that video. It will give you a good guide as to what platform to start off with. Step number 2 is you have to create your profile. So this includes a short bio that you're going to need, your teaching focus or your niche, and your experience, even if it's limited. Sometimes here you have to think outside the box. Step number 3, you need to record an introduction video, and this is very important. Students and platforms want to see you, they want to hear you, and they want to understand your style. And step number 4 is you have to apply and get approved. Some platforms have interviews or demo lessons, so you're going to have to get yourself sorted with that and practice those, and others are really quick to join. Step number 5 is start teaching. Once you're approved, you open your schedule, students book your lessons, and you begin teaching. This does take a bit of time to get going, and if you're a little bit unsure of it, go back to my previous video and have a watch on that, and that tells you like how long it takes to get started with teaching and to start getting students, and how you can start earning money online. And the next question is, how do you get paid? Like everyone wants to know, how do you get paid? And this depends on the platform itself, but generally you earn per lesson or per hour. Some platforms pay fixed rates, others allow you to set your own price. So if you're working for ESL company, they're going to give you a set rate. If you're working for a marketing platform like Preply or Amazing Talker, you're going to set your own price. And payments are usually made weekly or monthly through things like PayPal, Payoneer, or Wise. Those are the most common ones. How much can you earn? This is a big question. And the honest answer is it depends what stage you are in with your teaching. If you're a beginner, you're going to start with lower rates and you're probably going to have fewer bookings, and that will be for the first few months. Intermediate teacher, more students, better rate. And as you advance, you're going to get regular students, higher pricing, and going independent with it, which is your golden ticket. And your income grows over time. But pop back to the video that's just before this video, and you're going to find out more information about how that payment structure works and how you can work your way up. So what are the challenges? Let's be honest. Teaching English online is not perfect. Some challenges include slow starts, inconsistent bookings, and building confidence. But these are all part of the process. And there are so many benefits, okay? There's also like really strong benefits, like you can work from home, choose your own schedule, build something flexible, and over time it can grow and it can become a really good income for you. But the important thing is your mindset. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. You don't need to understand everything before you start. You just need to understand the basics and take the next step, and then take the next step after that. So if you'd like a simple step-by-step guide to get started, comment start below and I'm going to send you a checklist, which will give you a little bit of tips on it. And if you like some support going through this process, you're very welcome to join my free Teach English with Kathy B community. Just comment free community, and I'm going to send you the information. It's great because we've got like free boot camps and a lot of info that goes with that. We've actually got a free 3-day boot camp coming up very shortly. And if you'd like step-by-step guidance, a mentor, someone to help you with that CV, someone to help you with your resume, someone to help you with your demo lessons, someone to help you get your introduction video up to scratch, help you to choose what platform to get hired with, and to build your confidence. Inside my paid teacher membership, I guide you through all of those things. So just comment teacher membership, and I'm going to send you over the details on how you can get started with that. Now, I'd love to know, are you just learning about this, or are you ready to get started? Comment below and let me know. And remember, this doesn't have to feel overwhelming. You don't need to do everything at once. You just need to take the next step. Clarity first, action second, and confidence is going to follow. And you're absolutely capable of doing this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on the future videos that are going to be coming out, and that's going to really help you to get started. And I'll see you in the next video.